Hello, my beauty enthusiasts, my professionals. We continue to talk about microdermabrasion. Hopefully, a lot of you have seen my last video on microdermabrasion machine and the use of it. So we continue to break down that information, and also we receive lots of questions from you, which is great. One of the questions I actually wanted to respond in this in the video, just so everybody can, because I think this question comes up a lot. So I wanted to talk about it a little more in details. And thank you very much for that question. I will read the question. And so it says that I'm new to this world and I'm waiting for my first microdermabrasion machine, diamond tip. The device also comes with an ultrasonic skin scrubber, which we know as an ultrasound spatula. It also comes with ultrasound and a hot and cold hammer. Could you share the idea of how to combine those tools, those modalities? And that's the majority of that question. And I think that's a great question. I love the combination of those, all three of those in one treatment. Actually, it can happen. So let's go over. So microdermabrasion, ultrasonic spatula, and ultrasound, all three modalities, possibly in one treatment or maybe separately. We know, we've talked about microdermabrasion. We know what microdermabrasion does. It's mechanical exfoliation, right? Because we're using a device, so it is a mechanical. Manual would be a scrub, but the mechanical is using the machine, like diamond tip microdermabrasion. And ultrasonic spatula is also a way to exfoliate the skin. We are using it a lot in as a form of exfoliation, right? And we know that this device helps us with sensitive skin. So for those clients, in general, generally speaking, for those clients that cannot tolerate microdermabrasion or harsh scrubs or anything, that we can use we can use ultrasonic spatula with a toner, disincrustation solution, even water. You can use water to work. For a slip, you definitely need a liquid. So I suggest to use either a disincrustation solution. All of us have it in the treatment room. If not, I can definitely suggest one for you. I have a few of my favorite ones. If your client is even sensitive to the disincrustation solution, then you can use water, toner, floral water would be fine, just because you're dealing with very sensitive skin. But you can't, like rosacea, for example, but you can exfoliate sensitive skin with ultrasonic spatula. How do we combine it with microdermabrasion machine? Here's how I like to use it if I am doing microdermabrasion, diamond tip microdermabrasion. We know, try to picture this. You have skin non-sensitive, for example, right? Because a lot of times diamond tip microdermabrasion we cannot really use on a sensitive skin. We use it on non-sensitive, thick skin that has a lot of buildup of dead skin. So in this case, a lot of times what we deal with is, after we have exfoliated with microdermabrasion machine, we still have um, skin that is not, like, if you look on the side, like, you can tell that there's still a lot of skin floating around and it's still attached, even though you kind of tear the dead cells, but some is still attached to the skin. What I love to do afterwards, is I'm going to take something with moisture, and that would be, again, a toner is a great idea. It could be a light jelly toner. It could be just, a fluid, liquid toner, or again, just water. And it could be on a sponge. It could be on a 4x4. So wet your sponge or a 4x4, go over the area, and then turn this on, and slide. Okay, turn it on and slide over. And that, under this high vibration with of ultrasonic spatula, it actually helps you after microdermabrasion. It helps you to kind of remove the rest of the dead cell buildup. So this is how I use it if I was to combine microdermabrasion, diamond tip microderm, and ultrasonic spatula, because both are designed for exfoliation, mechanical exfoliation. Only microdermabrasion is for non-sensitive skin, and this is for sensitive skin. But this could be a helper for microdermabrasion after. Okay, so once you microderm the face, you can go over with the ultrasonic spatula, right over. Okay, wet the skin with the sponge, either a wet sponge, water, or you can do it, you can use a toner, floral water, an astringent if you want, depending on the skin type and condition. And you can go over just to kind of ensure that you have exfoliated everything, and remove the rest of the residue from the dead skin buildup. So that's how I like to use this if you wanted to use it with microdermabrasion on non-sensitive skin, or on the skin that has a lot of buildup, and you can tell that even after using microdermabrasion diamond tip, you still end up with skin cells, dead skin cells that are attached to the skin. Okay, so this is your helper for after. And then with an ultrasound machine, we know that ultrasound machines are, generally speaking, they are designed to absorb the product into the skin, and also for skin tightening. And skin tightening on a minute level, but skin tightening also happens because of the high vibration of the ultrasound machines, devices. So you can use it after you have done your microdermabrasion, right? You open up the skin, you unlayer, you take that dead blanket off. So now the skin is naked, and of course, what happens at this point, your skin is ready to absorb. So using ultrasound is great after microdermabrasion for penetration of absorption of any of your serums, ampules. Let's say if you want to absorb anything, but you don't want to do microneedling, you just need to absorb, but you want to do something more than just applying the product on the skin, then of course your ultrasound device is excellent to help with a more deeper absorption of the product into the skin. And of course, what do we want to use? With ultrasound, you always want to use water-based products, and you want to use something like light serums, ampules, boosters, anything of the light texture, light viscosity of the product. Okay, even masks, you can use very light gel masks. You can do that. We even use our sheet masks. You can use your sheet masks. I think, it's my opinion, I think the cloth still prevents from the absorption of the product if you use the ultrasound over the sheet. But then again, we use it, we do it if that's the only way that you can use your ultrasound because of the time press, maybe, or that's all you can do is put the sheet on, and you can roll the ultrasound device right over that sheet. Just make sure it's a water-based product, right? It's a gel mask. Korean products are, of course, remain my favorite because they're very light in texture. Some of the French products are beautiful. Just whatever product you're using, make sure that it's a very light texture, light. It's a viscosity of the product matters. It has to be light in order for ultrasound to help to absorb it after microdermabrasion. Cold, hot hammer. Again, cold is used to for a closure, right? If your skin is sensitive, if you're after microdermabrasion, right, redness, then cold hammer would be excellent. Again, you can use an ultrasound, and then after that, you can follow with a cold hammer, just to calm the skin down, just to kind of diminish that redness. um, so that's how you can use your cold hammer. Hot, if you want to use, the only way I would use hot hammer is before. Okay, if you are dealing with the skin that's very resistant, uh, um, has very little of life in it, right? You can tell that the skin has not been moved. There's no circulation in the skin. We need to warm up that skin. And prior to your microdermabrasion, again, in some cases only, you can use hot hammer, maybe with a little bit of cleanser, maybe with, again, with a toner or something that provides a slip for you. You can use your hot hammer in this case. But usually after you have done a treatment like microdermabrasion, right, it's an advanced treatment, it is a micro trauma to the skin, we don't want to add anything hot. So a hot hammer would not be used. The hot portion of the hammer would not be used after microdermabrasion. We want to use it before, only if we feel like that skin is very dormant, right? That skin, we need to wake it up, we need to warm it up before we do microdermabrasion. So that's how I would use those modalities together. Understanding what they are for, you can then make the decision if you want to combine them with microdermabrasion or not, or how do you want to use them separately. You just need to understand what those modalities are designed for, and the intensity, of course, matters. So if you have any more questions, you know where to find me. I will again drop the our WhatsApp. You're welcome to WhatsApp us. You are welcome to find us on Facebook. I'll put the links. I will attach them to this video, and you will know. Ask us questions, because I know microdermabrasion, you can do so much with it, so much. There are so many cases that we can cover with microdermabrasion. It can do very good for the skin. It can really improve the skin in a lot of ways, scarring, pigmentation. Even with some sensitive skin, we can use microdermabrasion. It Anti-aging is huge, right? Buildup of dead skin, and a lot of skin problems we can help with microdermabrasion. So keep asking questions, and I will keep making videos. Thank you, guys. I will see you soon.